Hello and welcome to News 9. I'm Nishchita, and first up, a leopard has got trapped inside a house in Chamarajnagar. The predator entered the house while chasing a dog. The incident took place at Muntipura village at Gudlupete Taluk in Chamarajnagar. The leopard entered the child's room in the house. The scared residents rushed outside the house and locked up the leopard. Forest Department officials from Bandipur have arrived at the spot to rescue the predator, which looks too scared to come out. Well, there we have it. The spotted beast is hiding under the cot. And the leopard had run into the house after it was chasing a dog. Numerous instances of such man-animal conflict have come to light in Karnataka, and all this owing to the rampant deforestation and the denial of their natural habitat to these wild animals that they emerge out in search of food and water. Same is the case with leopards. Well, the case is all the more frequent with leopards, considering that they are solitary animals and they are around human habitats as it is easy availability of food, and that's exactly what happened in Chamarajnagar. But residents of a house received the shock of their life when the leopard just ran inside their house and hid itself under a cot. The residents ran out, locked up the beast, and have called in the Forest Department officials. The leopard, though, is still reluctant to come out from under the cot.
Very good.
And meanwhile, the mother-child duo, who are residents of the house, are asleep in another room, but they received a shock of their life when the leopard came into the house. But fortunately, the forest officials rather, have managed to tranquilize the wild animal, considering that it had been hiding under the cot. Opening the door would have given it an opportunity to escape outside and create terror, as the animal too is panic-stricken. All hell could have broken loose, and that's the reason why the Forest Department officials have managed to tranquilize it at the moment. And the leopard will now be taken in for medical treatment, after which it will be released into the forest.
Very good.
Well, this dramatic incident being reported from Chamarajnagar, where a leopard got trapped inside a house after it came in chasing a dog. The leopard, that is now extremely scared to get out from its current position, has been tranquilized by the Forest Department officials, who will now be taking it away for medical treatment and then will be releasing it into the forest. Well, such incidents have become of common occurrence, as the wild beast is a solitary beast, and that's the reason why it more often than not ventures into areas of human habitat in search of food and water. That's exactly what happened last night as well, when the leopard came barging into the house where this mother-child duo was sleeping, but fortunately neither of them were harmed. The petrified leopard in fact hid itself under the cot.
Very good.
Meanwhile, yet another incident of man-animal conflict that has been reported from Mandya ended tragically. A man has been mauled to death by a leopard at Maddur in Mandya. The incident took place at around 10:30 p.m. when the farmer, identified as Shivaraju, was out at the farm. His son was out to fetch water at the farm when he spotted the leopard. The father asked his child to run back to the village, but Shivaraj got killed by the time the boy all alerted the villagers and got back. A man being mauled to death in Mandya even as he tried to save his own son. The son had gone to collect water along with his father. That's when the father spotted the leopard. The father immediately asked the son to run away and to give him cover. The father stayed back. The son by the time got help, but it was too late as the victim had already passed away. Well, such incidents have surely become of common occurrence in many parts of Karnataka, especially the areas bordering the forests. Many of these wild beasts venture into these bordering villages in search of food and water, and sooner than later many of these wild beasts even turn man-eaters.
ಬಾಡಿ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬರೀ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಕ್ರಮ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಾಡಿನ ಮೊದಲು ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗೆ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನೀವು ಏನು ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಒಂದು ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದ RF ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಮೊಬೈಲು ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಹಾಕಂತವ ನೋಡು.
Well, the man that you see in the television screens is the unfortunate victim of this leopard attack. The leopard that had ventured into the village attacked the man after he rescued his son and sent him away into the village, asking him to get help. But by the time help had arrived, it was too late.
ಬಾಡಿನ ಮೊದಲು ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗೆ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನೀವು ಏನು ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ.
Narendra Modi is all set to stake claim to form the government today. The Prime Minister-elect will meet Pranab Mukherjee at 2:30 p.m. Modi will be first elected as the leader of the newly elected MPs of the BJP and then by the NDA at a gathering in Parliament Central Hall at 11 a.m. Later, a delegation comprising Modi Party Chief Rajnath Singh and representatives of BJP allies will meet the President, expressing their willingness to form the government as they have won 336 seats in the recent elections. Narendra Modi, as we are all aware, has won with a thumping majority. And today he will be staking claim to form the government. In the last few days, we have seen a series of talks taking place between BJP leaders regarding the cabinet formation of Narendra Modi. The PM-elect has held the cards very close to his chest, divulging barely any details. However, today probably there will be a little more clarity on who will be included in Narendra Modi's cabinet. As we know, the PM-designate has always expressed his wish to sail a tightly held ship, and that's exactly what we might see in his cabinet too. And meanwhile, UR Ananthamurthy's house in Dollars Colony has turned into a fortress. The move comes after the noted author claimed to be getting threat calls from Modi supporters. He had said that he will leave the country if Modi becomes the Prime Minister, and his words have sparked off angry reactions from the RSS and BJP. As a part of the security measures, 1 PSI and 8 platoons of CAR personnel have been deployed outside his residence. Well, let's not forget that UR Ananthamurthy's announcement of wanting to leave the country if Narendra Modi becomes the Prime Minister had invited extreme reactions from different quarters, especially supporters of Modi, BJP as well as the RSS. Well, in fact, 1 PSI and 8 platoons of CAR personnel have been deployed at UR Ananthamurthy's residence. This after he also received a one-way ticket to Karachi after Narendra Modi was elected as the Prime Minister.